Attitude or gratitude? What will it be? Okay, I'd like to welcome you to another edition of Attitude or Gratitude, our game show. Now, you may not know how this all works, but let me explain. Okay, we have two contestants. Two contestants. I will read a scenario. Scenario. Who cares? I will read a story, a scenario, whatever, and they will tell me how they would react. You, the audience, then will vote. Did they have an attitude of gratitude or an attitude of attitude? Anyway, okay, so our two contestants, one is Hamidi and the other is Steve, okay? Now, I'm going to read to each one of them and then they will respond. Okay, let's get right to it. Let's see, Hamidi, here's your first scenario. You have a family member who wants to visit, but he annoys you a little bit. Okay, what do you do in this situation?
There's no way I'd let that miserable varmint come to my house and visit me. He'd probably eat all my food, he'd run up my electric bill, and he'd probably track mud through my barber shop. And I got a nice barber shop, I'm telling you what. And as far as I'm concerned, he can keep his keister at home. Are we done rolling?
Hamidi, you have a chance to respond.
Well, my friend, I have a brother who lives in my home country, and I have tried to visit him for many, many years, and I have not been able to see him because I don't have the money. But regardless of my financial situation, I have tried so many, many times to see him, but it has not worked out. No matter, though, how dirty, smelly, stinky, disgusting, wretched, putrid, what a little pig he is, it does not matter. If he came to my house, I would so be very, very happy. And we would have a good time, and I would have the best attitude at seeing him. I would love to host him. I would be grateful, and I would be glad to see him and be able to spend some cherished moments with him and my family.
Well, judging by the audience's response, I'd say that round one goes to Hamidi. Good job, Hamidi.
Thank you, my friend. You are a very, very kind man.
You guys about done with your little love fest? Is there any more questions we're supposed to be answering here? I'm watching you two. You're not gonna hug, are you?
Here's scenario number 2. Okay, your family is having a party to celebrate your dad's new promotion and your sister's high school graduation. Okay, now, the attention isn't on you, and you are feeling left out. What do you do? Let's go. Hamidi, the floor is yours.
This also happened to me once. I was in a similar situation when my family was having many, many happy time. But I was not feeling so happy. But I remember what God has taught me about my attitude and for what He has given me. I know that you always have something to be grateful for. So I got over myself. Over myself. Over.
Hamidi, let me ask you, you got over yourself. Now, could you explain a little more about that, okay? That getting over yourself.
Of course, my friend. I got over myself by realizing that I wasn't having a very good attitude towards others and that I had nothing to be upset about. In fact, times were happy. I apologize for the way I was acting. So my response to this is that I would get over myself and be happy for others in these situations. Over myself.
Steve, the floor is yours. Take it away.
I'd probably sit in my room all day and pout because, you know, that's how I am. I wouldn't go to any type of party or any of those fun gatherings or whatnot. They all know I'm better than they are anyway. So if it can't be about me, I don't want anything to do with it. Besides, if it don't put any money in my pocket, then why should I be grateful? There's nothing in it for me. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Judging by our audience's responses, I'd have to say that round 2 goes to humility. That's right, humility. Okay, humility. What humility you have. I am so glad that you understand that you always have something to be grateful for. Grateful for. Okay, to recap, we have a score of humility 2 and Steve 0. Okay, now, typically, this would be the end of our time together, but I think we're going to do one more sit. That's it. Sitch. That would be number Trey. Yes, Trey. Not you, Trey. Okay, here we go. It's situation number 3. You have a grandmother who has recently gotten sick. And the future doesn't look good. How do you respond?
Okay, recording.
My grandmother's everything to me. I couldn't stand to lose her. My dad. Anyway, I'd stop around my room, my house. I'd stop around the hospital until she got better. Nothing could stop me. Now, how in the blue blazes could I ever be grateful? If something were to happen to her and she stayed sick, it just don't make sense, I tell you. That's what I'd do. Hamidi, you have a chance to respond. Go ahead.
I would remember to thank God for all the great times we had together with Grandmama, Nana Boo Boo. Anyway, I would cherish the memories, looking back on many, many wonderful years of laughter, tears, and joy. I would remember that the last thing she would want for me is to be upset and to be ungrateful.
Humidity. That was very, very touching. Oh, we are so grateful for your story. Steve, you need therapy. We have people standing by. Okay. Anyway, judging by the audience's responses, I'd have to say that round 3 goes to, you guessed it, humidity. I keep saying humidity. I mean humidity. Sorry, humidity. Anyway, okay, so it's humidity 3. Steve 0. So, well, folks, that's all the time we have for today. We leave you with this. This is what our show is all about on Attitude of Gratitude. What will it be? This is what it's all founded on. Give thanks in all situations, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. 1 Thessalonians 5:18. That is also your memory verse for this month. Am I right? Am I right or am I right? Now remember, you always have something to be grateful for. Good night, everybody. Attitude of gratitude. What will it be?